Ow! Kick me! She kicked me. Good morning, everyone. I have some news that can make some... I have some news that will make some of you quiver. This morning, when we woke up, we found that there was a cockroach in the bed. How disgusting is that? A cockroach in the bed. And that's just when we woke up, so I can't even imagine, like, before we woke up, what was happening. Oh, the horror, cringe-worthy, disgusting. Anyway, happy Tuesday. Righty, it is time. We are going out. We're going out. Nothing special. We're just going to the bank. It's across the road. So, not the bank. Oscar got bitten by a mosquito. Yeah. And I don't know where he's got this laugh from. We don't laugh like that. But anyway, so we'll be going to the bank across the road with Hillary to do some work. She's got some work stuff to do. And then maybe we'll walk through a park. Oh my God. The cat. Maybe we'll walk through a park. A small park. We'll see. Okay, we are out. Sunny day once again. Hot enough to just wear a t-shirt. I think it's like about, I have no idea, I won't guess. I'll just put the time on it. I'll put the temperature on the screen, and you can see how warm it is. Out with Oscar. And still wearing face mask. This is the last one from this selection. Hillary has one more of the N95 ones after this. I can't wear this particular N95 because it goes around the ears, and the N95 ones are really tight and my ears are too soft, so I have to wear the ones that go over the head instead, but we didn't buy any of them. So yeah, when this one's done, I got some more medical masks just like this, but it's the ones where you have to tie it separately, not the ones where it just goes around your ear. So I can put it over my head and tie it at the back. Anyway, yeah. And right now Hillary's in a meeting. She's working while she's walking. Busy. Oh, you can't see now, but behind me there's a housing community that's been blocked off. Interesting. Oscar's decided he doesn't want to walk, so we're gonna carry him all the way. So, housing community has been blocked off. Hey. And we are back home. Hillary didn't get to do what she wanted to do because there was a line of people and they said it's about an hour or something long, so we just came back. She's gonna go tomorrow morning instead. Just seen in the news that HSBC and BP have both suffered losses because of the coronavirus. HSBC, I hope they fall off the edge of a cliff. And BP, they can also do one as well. Because I'm not interested in oil. I don't care. I'm not interested at all. I don't care how important it is right now. I do not care. When it comes to it, we have other alternative methods to get energy. We just don't think that they're good. Like solar power, wind power, and every other kind of power that's not oil. So forget oil. BP, bye. And also, HSBC, banks. How can you have sympathy for any bank whatsoever, at all, ever on earth? Banks are scum. Always getting bailed out, but all they do is, their whole business plan is to see how much money they can scrape out of you. You know, it's not like they're offering you any kind of great service. They're just scraping money out of you with fees and all sorts. Like, you need money to buy a house? Well, how about we charge you loads? You need a loan because you're in difficult times? Well, now we have another chance to charge you loads. Banks. No sympathy. BP, HSBC, rest in peace. Ooh, lots of interesting things happening right now in the world. Oh my God. Let me close this door. North Korea. These days, the reports are just like all over the place, saying like he's dead, he's not dead, he's fine, he's recovering, he's in a vegetative state, he's all this stuff. But I just put some pieces of a puzzle together, and I don't know why, I'm just thinking, I think he's dead. I think he's either dead or he's not going to recover enough to be the leader anymore. I'll tell you why. Yesterday, I saw a video of, it's real. This is real. This is 100% fact, okay? This is the fact. Chinese military has sent lots of, you know, those, what do you call them? Missile launchers, those massive armored vehicles that can launch the missile on the top. I don't even know what they're called. Missile launchers, I'm going to call them. Sent loads of those and tanks and other military vehicles, lots of them, to the North Korean border with China. And yeah, like, why would they do that? Why would the Chinese military right now be sending many armored vehicles to the North Korean border? Think about it. Well, Oscar doesn't care. What are you doing, Oscar? What is that laugh? What is it? What is it? Oh, you want to put it on my face? You can't put it on my face. Are you gonna let me finish talking? Hey, I'm trying to talk about North Korea here. Okay. I'm not gonna eat it, Oscar. All right, bye-bye. Okay, so why would they send all these vehicles to the North Korean border? And, you know, the other day I was saying that Beijing had sent some... What's up? What? What? You don't want the... Oh. You want me to put the camera down? I want to talk. Okay. Yeah? Okay, he doesn't want me to talk. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. So, what I was going to say is, the other day, Beijing sent some of the top doctors to North Korea. And that is a fact. That's been confirmed. Beijing sent some doctors to North Korea because Kim Jong-un had a surgery of some kind. That's unconfirmed. We don't know what the surgery was. People say it's because of his heart. People say blah, blah, blah. We don't know what the surgery was, but the doctors were sent, that's for sure. Now, in China, from what I've observed, at least in Beijing, there's a culture of if the doctor doesn't do very well, then they get beaten up by the families. And I've seen many videos of this and I've heard many people saying this, like doctors, if they do a surgery and the patient dies, then the family will be like furious and like sometimes kill them. And the reason is not just because their family member is dead, but also because of the financial loss, because the hospitals and doctors here... What? Okay, what are you doing? Hey, you're gonna fall again. He just fell, hit his head. Anyway, hospitals and doctors here cost a lot of money. And a lot of the time when people are in the last stages of, you know, their life, they have to put in loads of money, and sometimes they have to sell their house and all sorts to pay for the hospital and pay for the doctors. So if the family member dies after paying out all this money and selling up their house, of course they're on the last leg, they've got nothing left, and they're furious and they just take out their anger on the doctors. Now, with that kind of culture in mind, I'm thinking the people from Beijing, the doctors from Beijing who went to save Kim Jong-un or do his surgery or whatever, maybe they weren't successful and they've come back and they are thinking in their logic, you know, if you're not successful, the doctor's going to get beaten up. But this time it's Beijing sent the doctors, China sent the doctors. So you're not just taking it out on the doctors, you're taking it out on the country, the government, right? So what I'm thinking, my theory is, if they weren't successful and he's dead or whatever, he can't be the leader anymore, then with that logic, are they thinking that there's going to be retaliation from North Korea? Because I remember the last time the leader died, like the whole country was out on the streets crying. That was crazy. So with that logic, does that mean that they're worried? What's up? Does that mean that they're going to be worried about a retaliation from North Korea? And is that why they're sending all the military to the border? I can't think of any other reason. So there's that possibility. That's just what I think. Just all theory. No, nothing confirmed. except the fact that the military did go to the border. Or, like, are they worried about revenge from North Korea if the surgery didn't go well? Or he's dead and they're not worried about revenge, but they're worried about who's going to be the next leader. And this is their way of putting pressure on North Korea to choose the right leader. But something is up, and that's why until we see his face, I'm going to put myself out there and say, I think he's dead. Just what I think. Nothing confirmed. He may be okay. According to South Korea, he's absolutely fine and there's nothing wrong, which is also a possibility. But then why are they sending the military to the North Korean border? Like, North Korea is China's friend. They're always secretly trying to help each other. So I can't see any other reason why they would send the military, like, in numbers, in great numbers, to the border. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. Moving on swiftly. The other piece of news is the UK's death rate for the coronavirus has actually come down, it would seem. But of course, they're not including people who die at home. And since there is a lockdown right now, I guess anyone who's going to die is dying at home. And they're not counting people that are in nursing homes that are dying. But whatever, the official rate has come down, which is a good thing. So congratulations. And that's Hillary. Oh, she wants to do some cleaning, so I gotta be quiet. All right, see ya in a bit. Bye. See ya. I got some news about the virus. Our housemate lives in the north of China. I probably said it before. And right now there is a crisis happening there. They've locked down a bunch of housing communities and not quite locked down a city yet, but they've locked down a lot of places. And people have to, if they want to leave that area, they have to get the coronavirus test. Like, so they're not free, they can't leave. And it's quite funny, like, that's happened, but anyway, yeah. But the problem is, our housemate is from that area, and he's supposed to be coming here in, how many days does April have? 30. He's supposed to be coming here in 3 days. So, I don't know if he will, that's number one. And if he does, what if he has the virus? Okay, I can't even think about it. Don't think about it. It's not real. Look at the numbers, it's 0. What are you talking about? It's all fake news. All right, boys and girls, that's enough from me. Today has been a long day, so I'm gonna call it a night. Try and get up early tomorrow, do some exercise. I didn't start my exercise yesterday, didn't start my exercise today, so fail all around. Gonna start from tomorrow. Come on. All right, let me know what you think about North Korea. What do you think's going on there? All right.